Welcome back to Mrs. Hunter's Read Aloud. We are reading the book Scythe by Neal Shusterman. Yesterday, we read a little bit, and Scythe Faraday enjoyed his baked ziti at the Terranova household. Citra had a bit of anger and attitude towards him. She demanded that he get his job over, that he take care of the gleaning that he obviously had come to do. Instead, he offers his scythe ring to Mrs. Terranova to kiss in thank you for a warm welcome and for the meal. If she kisses this ring, that gives her immunity for 12 months, for a year. She is not able to be gleaned. She begs that he gives this to her children instead, because she is under the impression that he is there to glean someone in their household. He said he is only offering it to her. Citra's father pleads with his wife to kiss the ring and get immunity, and she does. Citra challenges Faraday a couple of times in regards to gleaning and his profession. He goes out into the kitchen, he grabs a knife, comes back in, and says that he is not there in that household to glean anyone. He is there to glean their next door neighbor in the apartment across from them. He obviously is going to use the knife to do this and thanks them for the meal. He leaves and goes over across the hallway into the next apartment to glean their neighbor. And we pick up there. It's just a tiny little bit today to read. And then we are finished with chapter 1. Here we go. The Terranova family didn't speak of that night. No one spoke of gleanings, as if speaking about it might bring it upon them. There were no sounds from next door, no screams, no pleading wails, or perhaps the Terranova's TV was turned up too loud to hear it that night. That was the first thing Citra's father did once the scythe left. Turn on the TV and blast it to drown out the gleaning on the other side of the wall. But it was unnecessary, because however the scythe accomplished his task, it was done quietly. Citra found herself straining to hear something, anything. Both she and Ben discovered in themselves a morbid curiosity that made them both secretly ashamed. About an hour later, Honorable Scythe Faraday returned. It was Citra who opened the door. His ivory robe held not a single splatter of blood. Perhaps he had a spare one. Perhaps he had used the neighbor's washing machine after gleaning her. The knife was clean too, and he handed it to Citra. "We don't want it," Citra told him, feeling pretty sure she could speak for her parents on the matter. "We will never use that knife again." "But you must use it," he insisted, "so that it might remind you." "Remind us of what?" "That a scythe is merely the instrument of death. But it is your hand that swings me. You and your parents and everyone else in this world are the wielders of scythes." Then he gently put the knife in her hands. "Citra, we are all accomplices. You must share the responsibility." That may have been true, but after he was gone, Citra still dropped the knife into the trash. That is the end of chapter 1. I did post on the Read Aloud Google Classroom site an area where you could comment on the reading. If there's anything I could do different at reading the book out loud that could make it a better experience for you, please let me know. If you just have comments on the first chapter, what intrigues you, what confuses you, what you like about the writing style, or just any questions you want to pose for any of us. It'd be wonderful to do this read aloud and have a dialogue at the same time. So, tomorrow I'll jump in and we'll get a nice start on chapter 2. Peace.